Yeah, man. These are exciting times we live in, no question about it. And I'm honestly having the time of my life. So
that's awesome.
I'm hopeful for the future. And I was hopeful for if Hillary Clinton had gotten in as the next president, I would not have liked it. I'll be honest with you, I just would not have liked it. But I still would have been hopeful because I know the heart of the American people, and we are resilient. But, I've got a big social media following, and I kept hearing the voices of these people saying, no, we're not going to let that happen. And I was not, honestly, I wasn't surprised on election night. A lot of people were shocked. They were appalled. They were, they thought a miracle had happened. I kind of knew all along this thing was going to happen, and it was going to happen big because people were going to turn out to the polls and they were going to cast their vote. And you know what? Admittedly, a lot of folks like myself, they said, we're not by and large Donald Trump fans, but we're definitely not going to vote for Hillary Clinton. And a third-party candidate wasn't going to make sense either.
No. Nope, not at all. That never works.
Yeah, well, what is Aleppo?
So, yeah.
he lost everything right there.
Well, I'll tell you, if Hillary Clinton would have won, I would have stayed right here in America.
Yeah. I mean,
there's no moving to Canada or Thailand or whatever they're saying.
Let me tell you something. I can understand these multimillionaires saying that stuff like that. I've been around the world. There's not a continent except for Antarctica that I have not been on. I've been in every region of the world. And you guys are Marines. Y'all know you've traveled, you've seen it. There's nowhere else in the world I want to be.
Yeah. That's right.
Nowhere in the world I want to be.
We don't want to live in cardboard boxes, man.
No.
No running water.
I took a group to years and years ago. I took a group to the Ivory Coast in West Africa, and there was a black pastor from Columbia, South Carolina, who went with us, and he said, "I want to go find my roots. I want to go explore, and I want to find my roots." He was there 2 days. He said, "You got to get me the hell out of here." He said, "I'm afraid to get away from you white folks." He said, "I'm gonna get lost." He said, "These ain't my people."
The spirit wasn't with him, I guess.
Right.
Well, I know we don't want to let him go, Greg, but you got any last things to say?
Well, no, I think that's pretty much everything. You've explained all of our questions, and most of them we didn't have to ask.
That's right.
Well, good. I want you guys to have me back on sometime. We'll promote this thing and push it.
Yeah, we enjoyed ourselves.
Yeah, we keep going.
You think that I get tired of talking, but you guys have actually given me a therapeutic outlet.
Yeah, dude, I figured this was therapy right here for it's a place to vent.
Oh, I do have a question real quick. So my mom is a big fan, so if you give her a real quick shout out to Sandy, she'd appreciate it.
Sandy, I want you to know your son is an okay dude. I didn't say he's great. Okay, dude. Sandy, I love you. Thank you for following. Continue to do that. And if I could see you, I'd give you a Facebook poke right on the nose.
There you go.
And you must have spanked them.
Exactly.
So her question.
I'll give you the wooden spoon, Sandy.
Her question is, what's in the box behind you there in your truck?
On that Unapologetically Southern video, it's funny. We did a DVD that's not available right now called Gone Viral, where I talked about the backstories of a lot of the videos from 2015. We kept alluding to we were going to tell what was in that box, and we cut the end of the DVD right as I was about to reveal it. But there was actually a new shipment of T-shirts that had come in. And so there was merchandise that was back there. There was a new shipment of T-shirts that had come in, and I've now gone through 2 trucks. When I started the videos to begin with, I was in a Toyota Tundra, and I loved doing the videos in that truck because the steering wheel was just right and the whole thing.
It's a great truck
because I use a selfie stick. I actually extend the thing out and put it on there, and I rest it on the steering wheel. There, it's the end of it's in my lap, and then it sits on the steering wheel. And then I went and I needed a new truck, so I got a Chevy Silverado, or as Emery King says, a Silverado. And we
had this discussion before he came on. We said, is it going to be Ford, Chevy? No, it's going to be GMC. It's going to be a Ford F-350, and now you dispelled it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and that was, and I've always been a Ford guy. I've always been a Ford guy, but I did some events, and they kept loaning me these Chevy trucks, and I fell in love with the interior of that truck, and I'm in the truck so much that I thought, well, this is a good fit for me, so we wound up buying one. But I miss doing the videos in the old truck, and a lot of people say, "Why do you do them in the truck?" Well, I started out doing them in the truck when I was doing them. Folks. I'd be driving down the road, and we'd get in traffic, and I'd just pull my phone out and I'd do a video making fun of one of my friends in Fort Worth, and then he'd do one back at me, and then I just started doing those videos while I was driving down the street, and posted a couple of them that went pretty big, and of course then everybody jumps on you about driving and not paying attention to the road and stuff like that. So I said, that's fair enough. They didn't realize I was either in the middle of nowhere, sitting in standstill traffic when I would do them. But the thing about the truck is, it's your mobile studio. I can put it anywhere in the shade. I got perfect lighting in there, and I can control the sound. Now, the one I did yesterday about the safety pin thing, finding your safe zone and all that stuff. There was a yapping dog that was 2 houses over, that was pissing me off. I had to drive the truck because I was at my house, and there was a we have a pretty big area over there where I drive up to the driveway and park my truck. It's kind of close to a neighbor's area, and I was ready to kill a dog because I knew you could hear it, and I was so ready to get that out of my system, and I couldn't get that dog to shut up. So. Normally it's a pretty good mobile studio, but it's funny because people will say, I'll go through the airport and somebody will say, "Oh my God, it's Chad Prather. How are you?" They'll meet me, and inevitably they'll have somebody there with them who'll go, "Who is he?" And they'll say, "Oh, it's Chad. Don't you know the guy that's on the internet?" And they're like, "No, I don't have a clue who he is." And then they'll pull up one of the videos and they'll see that, oh, it's the guy in the cowboy hat in the truck, and they'll go, "Oh, I've seen that guy before."
That's a good prop right there. That's good.
Branding all the way.
Yep.
So if I'm not in the truck and I'm not wearing a cowboy hat, I can be pretty incognito. I can slide through. But if I'm wearing that cowboy hat in the airport, I'm going to stop and take a lot of pictures. But I appreciate that. Man. I love that folks are following. I love that people are listening. It's a blessing to me.
Yeah.
I was able to do what I set out to do, go out and make a living just being myself, and hopefully it'll last.
And all in all, it's a positive message, and that's what we need. There's too much negativity. I try to make it that way. That's my goal. I really do care about people. I really do love people, and everything that I've done, most of my humor, honest to God, has been self-effacing or self-deprecating humor, and a lot of people that get offended by it can't see through to that. Yeah.
I make fun of people, but I mean, that's common. Yeah.
Well, we lost you there for a second, so.
We've kind of managed to turn some people onto the conservative movement, so we feel pretty good about that.
Hey, you know what? Preach it from the rooftops, man.
Yep, even if they were sort of hanging on the fence, next thing you know, they're for Trump anyway. So it felt pretty good to us. I mean, we're preaching the conservative message, not necessarily, him per se.
Yeah,
the message is there. Let's see, Yeah. So, man, are we ready, Greg?
I think so. Unless you have anything else.
What about the Chad music? You got some of that Chad music?
I do.
Kind of shows Texas and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Some what?
Some Texas music, some that reflects Chad.
Well, yeah, like the stars at night are big and bright.
Yeah, man.
Deep in the heart of Texas.
All about it, man.
Well, I don't have any of that.
Loaded up on the iPod, dude.
I can't. No, I do still have this though.
Yeah, see? Oh yeah.
We'll make that Texas.
Because Texas is the coolest state in the union, right?
It is.
I believe it is. I believe it is. They don't make waffles in the shape of Vermont.
That's right, man. Let freedom ring.
Yeah. Oh, last time you saw a New Hampshire flag on a girl's bikini?
Oh, that's a good question.
Doesn't happen.
That's right.
That was for Texas, though.
Yeah.
Yep. It's not bigger and better over there.
Is that right?
Yeah. Yeah. No kidding. All right. Well, you have nothing else. We're gonna wish you a great night.
Yeah, man.
Thanks for having me in.
I appreciate it.
Thanks for coming on, man. We'll let you know we got a lot of other stuff to do.
It's been fun.
Right all right, boys. Y'all be good.
Thank you. You too.
All right. See y'all.
Have a great night.
Bye.
You too. Bye.
Bye.
Coyotes wail along the trail deep in the heart of Texas. The rabbits rush around the brush. Deep in the heart of Texas, the cowboys cry, Ki-yip-ki-yi. Deep in the heart of Texas, the doggies bawl. Deep in the heart of Texas, deep in the heart of Texas.
All right. It was fun.
Fucked up that beginning part, but whatever.
No, I can edit it. What part did you think it was?
No, I mean, I know you can edit it, so I'm not really concerned at all. Yeah, a little nervous, maybe. I don't know. But.
Yeah, it kind of sounded that way, but we can fix it. So
yeah.
I wish I had loaded up some sort of Texas music. That would have been a good idea.
We should have. That's the heart of Texas. Da, 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 da.
Yeah. I can edit.
Dude, we can still do it. We can still do it.
Still do
Yellow Rose of Texas, right?
No, deep in the heart of Texas.
No, I thought it was the Yellow Rose of Texas. I thought that's how it went.
Well, there's that, but there's other Texas stuff too.
I'm from California. Who the knows, man? What do I know? Okay.
The stars at night are big and bright.
Shit.
Deep in the heart of Texas,
okay.
The prairie sky is wide and high. Deep in the heart of Texas, the sage in bloom.
I think you're right. That Yellow Rose of Texas is another song altogether.
Yeah, it is.